Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, we are going to be discussing Disney's October movie anniversaries. What is up, guys? It is officially October, one of my favorite months of the year. In today's video, we are going to be doing our pin series that we've been doing every month, where I show you pins from my collection that are from movies that are celebrating their anniversaries. This month, there isn't too many movies, and I don't have too many pins from these movies, unfortunately, but I do have some from just about every movie. But this is the first month, I believe, where there's unfortunately one movie I don't have any pins from. But we will get to that in time. So let's just hop on in because we have some really cool classics in this month. So the first movie that we are going to start out with is Dumbo, which came out in 1941. So I think we're going to start out with my favorite Dumbo pin that I own. And it is this adorable Dumbo on a dune buggy. And he is with the crows. I don't really know their names because honestly, I don't really watch Dumbo. Not one of my favorites. And it also has Timothy Mouse on there. Super, super cute. This is a fantasy pin. Next pin is kind of a Dumbo pin. I mean, it's Dumbo, but you'll see what I mean. So it is from the, I think it's like the, what was it called? The something cuties. I'm like spacing on what it's called right now. And it's supposed to be like the attraction. So all of the pins from the series are like an attraction car. So it's kind of Dumbo, but I figured I'd show it because it's super, super cute. The next few pins are unfortunately from mystery sets. Like I say every month, I try to stay clear of those just because I feel like they're pretty common and everyone has seen them before. So I try to not show those. So the next pin is definitely one of my favorites. And it is Baby Dumbo with Jambo, his mommy. So stinking cute. I love this pin so much. This is from semi-newish, the new Hug series that came out a little bit ago. I really wanted this one when I saw it was an option. Again, not the biggest Dumbo collector or fan, but he's so freaking cute that if there's something I like of him, I want him because he's just so cute. Next pin, you've probably seen this before. At least you've seen this collection because I've talked about it several times because it's one of my favorites. And it is Dumbo, and he is from the Grins collection. It is just so stinking cute. I love to see him smiling because I feel like majority of his film, he's not smiling, and that just is really sad. But it's super, super cute. I really love that pin. And my last Dumbo pin is a Hidden Mickey. I love this pin. When I saw it on a cast member, when I saw this series come out, I was like, I need this pin. And luckily enough, I found it on a cast member, so I was able to get it. And it's this adorable big feet Dumbo. How adorable. As if he couldn't get cuter. And that unfortunately is all my Dumbo pins, which is crazy. I really thought I had more, but I guess I really don't have that many Dumbo. Like I said, I'm not the biggest collector of him. He's super adorable and I love him. It's just not something I'm gonna go out of my way to find. Next movie is one of my favorites, and it's kind of a 2-in-1, and I only really like half of it. And it is The Many Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. It came out in 1949. So I only have 2 pins, but I actually have a pin from each movie to represent it. So Mr. Toad comes first, and I have a Hidden Mickey. I actually got this on my trip when I went to Disneyland last October. So I had no idea that he was celebrating an anniversary in October, so it's kind of funny that I got this pin. Next, this is my favorite story from the movie, I guess, between the both stories. And it is Ichabod, and it's from The Headless Horseman or Sleepy Hollow or whatever you want to call it. And it is my alphabet letter I Ichabod pin. I love this pin so much. I have always wanted some of these letter pins. I don't know why, but I have. And I have such a random letter, but it works for Ichabod, obviously. I love it so much. And now I'm glad I have a pin to represent it. And our last movie that we will be discussing today is Jungle Book, which came out in 1967. Now, I don't know about you guys, but Jungle Book was played a lot in my household. I feel like it's beyond underrated, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it. And I don't know why, because it's so freaking cute. and the live action was amazing. That for the longest was my absolute favorite live action, and it's definitely in my top. I have to really think about what I think is my favorite live action, but Jungle Book live action is amazing. Let me know in the comments below if you liked that live action. If not, why, and what is your favorite live action? So the first one I'm going to show you, it's October, it's spooky season, so it's the time for the villains. And this guy I kind of consider a villain. He's kind of similar to me, like how Cheshire is. He's debatable if he's a villain. And that is Kaa the snake, and this is one of the puzzle pieces from the Jungle Book pin set. Now these puzzle pins, I'm sure you guys have seen them before. These puzzle sets are so cool. They're so expensive. They're like $20 a box, and of course they're mystery, so you don't know what you're gonna get. And there are 2 chasers. We have only bought, not including this one, 2 other sets, and we've only bought, I think I bought 2 boxes of each. I bought 2 from the Princess and the Frog series, which I really wanted the whole thing, but they're so expensive. Like if you luck out and get, how many are on there? Like 7? I believe there's 13. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong on the screen. If you're lucky to get 13 boxes, the chasers and the whole thing, you know how much that adds up to? A lot. So it's really hard to buy those pins, in my opinion, because that's too much of a gamble to only get 1 pin per box, and it's $20. That really adds up. So these, we happened to actually complete the whole set because they were at the outlets for $5.99, I believe it was, something like that. So we bought all of the boxes and we were able to complete it with really barely any doubles left over. I think we only maybe had 3 doubles, and we managed to get both chasers, which is crazy. And the other one I forgot to mention is from Mickey's Christmas Carol. When that came out last year, we got 2 boxes of that puzzle set also. Since we just talked about villains, let's move on to the main villain of this film, and it is Shere Khan. So this is from, I always forget these mystery pin series, like they leave my brain. I'll leave it on the screen. So anyways, this pin is from that series. It's pretty cool. I like it so much more now just because there's so many different characters. So this next pin is from a pin series called Kingdom Councils, and it's pretty darn cool. So it's Mowgli, and it's supposed to look like a TV screen with a little video game. I really like this pin. There's so many details if you look closely. Up in the corner up here, it says 67, and like I said, that is the year that the film came out. It also has this cute little element. You gotta wiggle it a bunch, but it's a little game that pops out and it has Baloo. We actually got 2 in our pin trading monthly, so we still do have one of these for trade or sale. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments below, or shoot us a message on Instagram right here, and we can try and make a deal. Next pin, I was really excited when I got these actually. They came in a 4-pin set. It was all ways of saying goodbye. So I don't know, I'll show you this one. So as you can see, it's Baloo and King Louie, and they're dancing around the book, and it says the end. It's really, really cute. I found the set really cheap on eBay one time, and I just was like, why not? And the very last pin I am showing you is another mystery pin, and it is Baloo and Mowgli, and this is from, I believe it's called like the Best Friend set or something like that. It's super, super cute. I love it. I love how Mowgli always goes, Papa Bear. It is just the cutest thing ever. And that is actually it for all of our week 1. So next week, or the week following, I'm not sure when I'm going to get it out, but it will be our part 2 for our October movies. Now there are 2 more movies that are technically celebrating their anniversary this month, and one is my absolute favorite. We are going to be celebrating Nightmare Before Christmas's anniversary. So I'm so excited to show you, because I'm going to show you a lot of my NBC collection. A lot of them you've seen before, but I wanted to share it anyways, so yeah. Also, the other movie that's coming out is Frankenweenie. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any pins from this movie. I was really hoping to get some by the time October rolled around, and it just never happened for me. I know there's a bunch on eBay. I just have been trying to save my money on other things, so I have yet to get any Frankenweenie pins, unfortunately. It really sucks. But I still wanted to give it a little shout out, because next video is gonna be all about NBC. Like, I didn't want to talk about anything else. Like, it's just gonna be NBC. Also, if you can't tell, I'm not really in costume today because I don't know. What a way to start off October videos and I'm not even in costume. But I kind of wanted to be like a candy corn. So I got my candy corn ears on and I tried to do an eyeshadow look and my nose is contoured orange, but you can't tell, so. But if you didn't know, every October we are dressing up in every single video for the most part. I know there's one that I've accidentally pre-filmed before we decided to do this, so there's only one that we haven't dressed up in. But just about every other video we are going to be in costume. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you know every single time we post, so you can see us every October video look like a fool. And let me know in the comments below, out of these 3 movies that we talked about today, which one was your favorite? Was it Dumbo? I know it's gonna be a favorite for some of you. Was it The Many Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad? Or was it Jungle Book? This is a hard one for me because I love Sleepy Hollow. I love Ichabod. I love that whole story. But if we're talking about a whole film, it's not the whole film I love. I've recently watched it and I just cannot get into Mr. Toad's little clip. I want to call it a clip because it's not a movie, it's just not good to me. So I'm gonna have to go with Jungle Book. It's got some awesome classic songs. It's such a good story. That's it for me today, guys. Again, make sure you come back to see part 2 because I'm gonna be showing you all my NBC stuff. Thanks guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.